right. They do not have a supernova down the low ground, but waiting for it. It's gonna be Boomy. What the?
We might see him go for like a Shadow Blade. We saw that yesterday when the Lina needed a Shadow Blade to find the opening, but Faded is in trouble here. Stun's gonna land and First Blood will come through. They even get it for James. You would huge power spike in your damage. Faded. Ares take a decent chunk of damage. They even find the Splinter Blast as well. VT Faded's gonna be able to get the Jingu stacks, and now with the Boundless Strike, secures the kill. First for VT Faded. That's a big kill. Nice rotation from a higher. It's gonna try and help out Bob, but this is exactly what I brought up. But now Mushi, he's even got a point in the Ghost Shroud early, bro. Grims will get caught here. A lot of damage coming through early. They're gonna have another ability in the Death Pulse. A higher will still fall, so it's a 1-for-1. Mushi's gonna be up lane. Pango will fall. Mid as well. There's the rotation from a higher. Ben-Hur's got a DD to be able to play around with James. He chucks up the Laguna Blade. Will be able to find the kill on Earth Spirit before he does end up falling. That doesn't have the Metamorphosis here. They'll use the Swashbuckle to be able to get on top of the Inkswell stun. Mushi still has some one charges. He doesn't pop it in the Ghost Shroud. Mushi still should be fine. Maybe baiting here, holding onto the one charges to allow Radiant to continue the dive with the rotation from Io. Beautifully done from Mushi. Lineup where they can just run over the game because we're not done. Jamesy kick won't make it up on the higher ground here. Splinter Blast slows him up. They're gonna have another round of the Slight. Third death. Be able to kill Jamesy again though, and they've got this ward, so they see him. He's gonna be careful. Ben-Hur still doesn't have a point in the chains. Radiant, they don't have any heroes rotating. A TP finally coming at the last second here, but it's a bit too late. They should be able to get all these outposts here, and they're gonna try and TP down. Ben-Hur's gonna join them here. James is gonna be trouble. Stuns on the mark. This Laguna Blade is on cooldown. Mushi's not an easy target to bring down, but the Scythe will find the regen, so they're gonna be pretty much back up regen for Ben-Hur if he wants it. Oh, Lena's fast. Jamesy might just... Yep, I was gonna say. Just deny it, but it just puts him in a tricky spot though. Now he's just dead. How many deaths is that? That's 5. Oh my lord. Really strong at defending towers and die. They're bringing the Goon Squad over. Jamesy, roll forward. We'll get stunned up here. They've also got the Magnetize. You just can't turn around because the Blade Mail. Now Van, he might be in trouble as well with the cold drop that does hold any more aggression, but once this is over, Ben-Hur has a remnant to the face 3. Now they're going to instantly TP down, but Dire just playing so fast, man. It's such nice gameplay to watch. A bat. Sunder's already out. He's in trouble here. He does have backup. Eris with the ultimate as well. VT Faded. He's got a Duke and Jive. Will be able to do so successfully. Rog has the ultimate. He might just jock it out on one potentially, but on the backline, here comes Ben-Hur. Top to bottom. Also Curse onto 3. Taunts them up. VT Faded's going to have to line up the Boundless Strike. They're also TPing in, but they're going to have to cancel that one. Smoke up Ben-Hur. Smoke will pop. He sees Grims. Can they get the coil? However, will be successful. Ember Coil's going to pop instantly. Now on the backline, do they have the damage? Embrace going to come out, but still with the haste, it's hard to chase. They're going to even drop the Wukongs as well. Eris stun. Soulbind's going to latch them both up as well. They're going to be careful here. They actually might hinder the Ember Spirit. This is a big kill if they can bring it down. Silence, he needs to take it away. Defend. Embrace will be able to secure the kill. Die. They lose 2. Radiant. Very nice fight for them. VT Faded. Looks like he's found Eris though. Jingu stacks are going to be there. Boundless is on cooldown. Swashbuckle's up as well, but he does not get a lot of distance. Nice lucky shot, but it won't matter. If the Ember doesn't get this available, but the big issue is it's got a pretty big cooldown in mid lane now. Lina does have some backup. Grims is there, but still going to end up falling. Even Van drops the coil. Eris TP's forward. We'll be able to get the Swashbuckle to disengage, but up with the balance, holds in 1. They're even going to get the roll forward to find the stun. Looks Soulbind. We're not going to keep Eris alive though, as the Magnetize does end up ticking him out. Gonna be 3 dead on Cignal. He needs to hold the stun for the TPs. That's the important thing. Here comes 1. If he uses it too early, then Terrorblade's just gonna be able to TP out. Still hunting, he's able to find the vision. There goes a bat with the attempt, but Ohio should be able to stun him up. Beautifully done. Heads up play from him. The bat's in trouble. Nothing he can do. And now mid lane as well. Radiant, they might try and push up. They still have the tier 1 tower to be able to TP to, but the Embrace gonna be able to stop the cold. Looks like Wyvern's in trouble here, and he will end up falling. A 1-for-1 across the map, but Cignal Ultra, they pushed up too far, man. Woo! Far. Oh, it's a massacre. Godlike streak now for VT Faded. I just saw that there's double and Hire's just trying to break the TP. We'll find the stun. Die in mid lane though. BKB popped the bat straight on top of the Monkey King coil as well. Beautifully placed. Tip of the curse. The bat still being able to deal out the right clicks here. Monkey's going to be able to lose the ages, but you can't kill Mushi. Sunder's going to come through, but now with the second line of Radiant, do you still want to commit to the fight? That's the question. Mookie is going to be able to get the ultimate offside. Secures the kill. He does not have a buyback. Lena will be able to rejoin the fight here, but I don't think it's going to end up mattering. Soulbind at the last second. Ohio is going to be able to rejoin them. James is chased down, still has the yield, gets it off at the last second here, but with the kick set up, Mushi somehow stayed alive throughout that fight, and the G's are dropped. Team C are absolutely womp on Cignal Ultra. They just, whoa, that's a statement and a half. God damn, that is a statement and a half. A 22-minute victory. Ohio will lead. Finds a kick onto 2. They're going to straight away find Grims here. This is an easy first blood. Who do they give it to? Will Mushi take it? I imagine he will. Oh, the Fairy Fire. Please get the kill. You got so greedy. All right, they dropped the ward for it. Should reveal there's a ward placed there. Pretty much everyone, for that matter, is Mushi's going to drop here. And so Radiant do have a lot of spam. And you see Ohio, he's going to end up falling as well. This is very nicely done from Radiant. Double kill for Grims. We'll see how this does end up feeling. Mushi's just dead again. I mean, if the Dazzle keeps constantly dying, your game just feels so awful. They cut down the trees. Already popped the one charges. Yeah, Mushi's going to fall. It's a killing spree for the Disruptor. The one issue is that he might pay the price though, because Jamesy could pop up the wall. Simulates out. Jamesy doesn't have spear though. Ben-Hur? Be careful. Spear's available. Ben-Hur actually might end up dying here. Auto charge is going to get popped. He could turn, definitely. Here comes a rotation. Yeah, Jamesy, he's overstepped the mark. They got an actual step. Spear will connect, rolls off, but they find the slow. Radiant, no TPs. Jamesy, he's under pressure here. Pops the one, but it won't matter. Ben-Hur finds the kill. Beautifully done. Pressure up Mushi straight away. Chuck out a dagger. Chuck out the thunder strike. Mushi? Hire's coming. He's got the heal bomb as well. A decent chunk back, but now with the roll, Grims. Not gonna get stunned up here. The silence is on 2 with the kick. They will trade a 1-for-1. Mushi actually finds that kill there. They find a couple of kills. I'm gonna try and even this up here. VT Faded does have the 6. Ceres taking a lot of damage here. Van trying to secure his own kill as well, but being swollen the illusion. James is gonna force a rotation here. Stroke of Fate doesn't secure it. Now with the ultimate drop from the Mars. A nice rotation for him. Be able to find his first kill of the game. Serena does get, which is important. And Grims, he's even got 2 points Thunder Strike, but it's not going to matter too much. VT Faded, Grims will drop the ultimate maybe to start here. Looks like PL is in trouble town. Nice TP rotation from Jamesy. Double ultimates dropped here. You see full mana now going after that. Roach does exactly what he should do there. Sacrifices his life almost, and now Magnetized beautifully placed from a higher here. James is in trouble. He stayed around for way too long at this bottom lane here, and Mushi, he's going to get a little bit of revenge down at this side of the map. Whew. Man, that God's Rebuke, it hits hard. He's already got it maxed out as well. So finding to now, both these heroes need items. And now then, he's going to try and dive, but with the Haunt. Roger's got the ultimate, chucks it out on Eris. Jewel's gonna come through. Ben-Hur can turn this. He's got so much damage at the moment with the kick as well. Then he doesn't find the Jewel victory. Spectre's gonna end up falling, secures his own kill. Ben will be able to stay alive there. They're gonna be careful. Ben-Hur. James' mid will fall. Eris, he's in trouble here. Roll. Stun connects. Magnetize as well. We'll be able to get rid of this straight away, but it's not gonna matter with the rotations coming through from CR. It's a lot of damage. They might be able to find the Jewel, however. Static Storm dropped as well. James is in the area. Hey, he's gonna move forward with the arena committed. Looks like unfortunate with the Void Spirit. The bait was unleashed, and now Rog as well. Glimpse dragged him back. Mushi has a grave. We'll chuck it out here. I don't think he's got enough damage to really turn this though. So they'll lose 3. Triple kill for Jamesy. They are all just playing top. Dazzle pinned up. They've got the mana for the Jewel. Roll forward's gonna come. Silence is a little bit too late here. Dazzle, can you stay alive long enough to be able to get the victory? No. Looks like the grave too short there. Now with the Soulbind, Jamesy doesn't get latched with anyone. Even VT Fate is going to try and show up here, so Jamesy will drop. Rog finds the kill though, unfortunately, instead of the Phantom Lancer, but they're going to try and still chase for more. Ben-Hur's wrapping around, Radiant to have a really nice ward on the higher ground. There's also Haunt up in 10 seconds here. So Radiant, they might be able to bait. Ben-Hur scouts out one. Van's going to TP out. They won't have a way to cancel this, so Rubik will fall. They should be able to put a lot of pressure on the tier 1, which is important. But the big target is, though, Spectre's caught. He might have to use the Horn to be able to disengage here. In fact, they'll just turn. It's so much damage. Eris, they find one. A Bat still in trouble, though. Ben hurt. No, he misses the Remnant. Mushi on the backline here. Eris, stroke of fate. He doesn't get the grave. Oh, no. Double kill for the Rubik. He popped off. But I think this bottom tower might... Grims is in trouble here. Nicely done. Utilizing that vision. They put us in identical ward as last game. It was like here, but... we got pinned up. Grimstroke. Check out the silence. It's going to allow the Grave to come through. Dai want to take the fight. Soul Bind True. It's going to come at the last second here. Grimstroke still not dead just yet. Fatebot secures the kill. James is going to pay the price though. Ben-Hur has a double damage rune. And even Faded's going to show up to the fray here. With the Diffusal, stops any retreat capabilities. Raiding a 2-for-1 amount of gold. About 200. They're even going to try and set up on Ben-Hur. Ohio's in the backline. He needs to find the silence to prevent the follow-up chain lockdown. Instead, they're going to get aggressive onto James. He pressed the attack, and he's maxed out already. So 300 plus health coming through from the Mars. And the beautiful Static Storm as well. Dai completely controlled. They'll lose 2. Horn's going to fly out as well. This is the Radiance picked up. So Rog, he's going to end up falling here. Dire, they're going to disengage Faded. He's still hanging out in the area. They don't have the glimpse. He's going to try and juke and jive with the illusions, but they're on both of the Phantom Lances, so it won't matter. Faded will fall. Exactly what we said. A big minute for Cignal Ultra. They secure 4. But yeah, Radiant. They're even going to TP Mars top. Mars, Jamesy, Blink. They find Mushi. Is there any protection coming through? Van's going to try and get in range for the duel. Will be successful. Both the silences are too late. Radiant numbers are rotating forward as well. Static Storm drop, but it's only controlling up the Phantom Lancer here. There's no protection with the Dazzle now dead. Faded's in trouble. Now look at that. Look at the damage on the backline. Ben-Hur, it's a free fight for him. Deals with the Legion Commander. The Magnetize as well. They're going to be careful, ticking them down ever so slowly. A high with the roll forward. A Bat's going to get stunned up, but the Astral Step charges are on cooldown. Ben-Hur, can he secure the kills? It looks like he won't be successful. The Simulate's still available, but he can't juke and jive. Finds the kill off to the western side in Jamesy, but the dagger to fly through with the Fade Bolt will be the death of the Void Spirit. 5 dead on Dai. But now another item timing with the Desolator picked up. They'll blink forward. Grimstroke's going to fall. More dual victories for the Legion. They might try and take the fight where the Observe Ward is. Roll forward. Disruptor's a massive hero to bring down. Shredded. Oh, the crit is going to try and buy back and reach on the fight. But James has lost all the mana as well. The Horn's going to come through. But look at the Mars get melted down. Dire take an incredible fight around their high ground water. Bat still trying to man fight here with the Horn. Moving forward. Mushi's going to be able to get the Grave off for the last second here. Radiant, they're falling incredibly low here. Still Static Storm at the last second, but it won't control anyone. A Bat has the haste. He might actually end up ticking up. We'll continue watching this. Earn poison. Can the gang tank the fight? However, that's the question. Dire are going to go high ground. All right, this is... Can they do this? Oh, it's a lot of damage. Rubik. Press the attack. Hort's going to come through. Bat needs to deal with the backline support here. Roach is falling low. He will get brought down. But now Ursprue, he finds a roll to disengage. Static Storm's going to get dropped as well. Phantom wants to control Arena as well. Closing in onto 2. But Dire, they've got the sustain. VT Faded with the heart as well. It's not going to end up falling numbers buyback. Rubik, can he be able to rejoin the fight here? Ursprue, roll forward. Will still drop. Dire, they might be in trouble. Ben-Hur's going to Astral Step into the fight with the Grave as well. A buyback coming out. Looks like they want to still take the fight with the Aegis. James in the backline trying to deal with the Phantom Lancer. He's got to be careful. Bulwark giving him some protection. Mushi will drop. And a Ben-Hur doesn't have any Astral Step charges. There isn't a lot of stuns. Silence going to prevent them. But still VT Fader can help out here. Looks like the Phantom Lancer is the king of the fight. A doppelganger forward straight on top of the Rubik. He just brought back to try and secure the team fight. And he's going to end up dying here. Dead for 70 seconds. But the roll forward a high. He's still in trouble once again. We might have another buyback into the death. As we will. Triple kill for a Bat. VT Fader's going to go for a TP out, but he won't be successful as he glimpses back into the hands of Raiden, into another potential dual victory. If they have the damage, they do. Ultra for Spectre. Faded. Hard person to bring down. They're going to be able to start off with the dual Static Storm Horn as well. Everything dropped to be able to kill the Phantom Lancer. Can they do though? Where's Mushi to find the Grave? They won't be able to do so. 2 dead on Dire. They'll at least be able to find the Disruptor into the roll to disengage. Gotta be careful though, because they're still hunting. Ben-Hur's got an Astral Step, but he's slowed up. They have the detection. Eris, do they? Where's the detection? They're gonna be able to break him down. Hang on a second. Was he not invis? At least in the AoE. And Mushi? Hang on, this pop now. Van, he's got Jewel. He's gonna blink forward here. There's nothing they can do to keep him alive. They don't have buybacks here. Now Grimstroke's even caught on top of the throne, but Dire just losing their lives just there. Mars even picks up the Agnums as well, roll forward. Rubik caught out. It's another big hero to be able to bring down and start the fight with the Mars. Blinks forward. Spirit's going to get caught. Horn in the backline. A back just melting down Rog. He's able to get the ultimate off at least before he dies. Soulbind up now with the Mars. They're going to be careful because on the backline, Static Storm drop, but it's only onto the Phantom Lancer illusion. They do have a buyback. Rubik's going to be able to reach on the fighting. But Spectre is going to be careful. Oh, Ohio stuck on the higher ground. The Horn. So with the Radiance damage, going to be able to take him down. A bat trying to man fight here, but VT faded. He's got the sustain. Ben Hur still being able to win this fight as well. Disruptor's going to try and rejoin them. Spectre's got his own buyback with Dire. They lose 3. VT Faded's in trouble. The Agnums just picked up Jamesy. Is having such an impact throughout this team fight, but can you deal with the Phantom Lancer? Void Spirit is going to try and rejoin the piece straight on top of the Disruptor in the backline here. He will end up falling without a mana on Jamesy. This Agnums feels completely useless throughout this engagement here to simulate. Goes down to the southern side, but they still will be able to chase out a bat after the respawn. That buyback does come out. Finds a Rubik. If they kill a bat, this game actually might just be over here. He's got to be careful. He doesn't have any protection. A bat! No! You're in trouble! Spirit Vessel's out, Brady! What have you done? You had this game! You had it! It's all gone now. A bat is in trouble. They found him in the tree line. They've destroyed him. No! 120 seconds. Mars, Jamesy, the doppelganger reading. BKB's out. Jamesy, he's still got mana. They're going to be careful. It's a lot of damage with the Gods. Rubik's going to be come up off cooldown in a couple of seconds. Van, they're in trouble as well. A blink forward. Silence preventing the ultimate. He pops the BKB, but the doppelganger's on cooldown. Faded. He's fine. They're going to turn now. BKB's on cooldown. Van. Uh-oh. Jamesy. So a couple of Gods Rebukes to be able to utilize here. Van's in trouble though. Dodges the Remnant. Speed doesn't connect, only on an illusion. Smoke's gonna pop Ben Hur. Finds him out straight away onto the backline with the Jewel as well. Spirit is incredibly tanky here, but they're gonna be able to deal with the Rubik. He does not have a buyback now with the Ripper as well. Soulbind it up. Spectre trying to deal with Rog. He's got the Glimmer, got the Ghost Scepter as well. They're kiting at the fight. They're going to be careful, Radiant. If they dive too deep here, Mars is losing the mana. A quick BKB with the ultimate getting committed. A lot of Dire heroes are getting controlled throughout this. They've already lost both the supports here with the Static Storm drop as well. Disrupt the falling blow, but it's still not dead just yet. They're able to deal with Mushi. It's up to the 2 claws on Dire, but can they keep this fight alive for them? Phantom lands up. Cheese just gets it off the last second. He's going to try and look to turn, but it's a lot of damage coming through with the BKBs on cooldown. They find the stun with the bash. Faded. Quick Manta. Doppelganger's going to be up in a couple seconds, but a bash once again. Can they find another? Faded. He's down. He's got a buyback. Iris. Got a ward on the higher ground. Van with the blink forward. He doesn't find the silence. So now with the Minor Horn doesn't protect him. Jewel's going to come out. They've got the detection now with the backline Vodge. Abyssal Blade's still going to be able to hold him up. I need to disengage here. They don't have the full lineup. There's a buyback available for Earthspirit wants to rejoin them. They've got the outpost control. Static Storm completely invalid here. Now Faded on the backline here. Ben Hurt's going to be able to help out. He's got a DD. They're going to be careful. It's a lot of damage coming through. But Dire, 2 heroes down without any buybacks. Radiant, they're just cleaning up the fight here. They've got the buyback advantage with roll forward. Ben Hurt will fall. A God's Review crit's going to be able to secure the kill. Jamesy with an ultra. This is struggling for Dire. He'll buy back, but your tier 4s are now lost. They're going to try and go on the backline, disrupt the wall, but get caught out here. Beautiful initiation from VT Fader, but it looks like Earthspirit's going to pay the price. Still, 1-for-1 to start. Both these heroes don't have buyback, but still, look at the throne is just falling. Jeez, a drop. I didn't even see it. Oh no. A bat just beats into throne the double G. So it didn't go under the tower. Jamesy and her will get taunted up here, but James is in trouble. Trying to find these overload procs with the static coming up in a couple of seconds. He's even going to dive. It just hits the level 6. Really nicely done. Ben Hur is, could be that X factor. He's going to TP bot. BT Faded. It's falling low here with the quills. Oh my lord, he just doesn't die. And Ben Hur finds another. Far out. This Storm Spirit dominating streak. Mid's going to take a decent chunk of damage, but it almost secured a kill. But now down bot, Van. Trying to keep his body away from the lack, and kills are starting to stack up to 5. They're going to be careful. VT Faded. He can't continue the dive here, so with the ulti now on cooldown, they're going to turn. Oracle oversteps the mark here. Roger's in trouble, and he will pay for his sins. He's actually going to come bot. Okay. Has the ultimate. Van doesn't have TP as well. He's actually going to end up dying here. It's a lot of magic damage. Van's in trouble. Yep, he's dead. Rishi claims the kill. Very nice TP rotation in the meantime. He does pop though. This is going to be a free kill. Poor old Eris. Oof. Spidey senses tingling. They're even going to roll forward though. There we go. Jamesy silence. Beautifully played. He's still able to get the Remnant. Doesn't stun up everyone. Now with the Magnetize as well. Earth Spirit taunted. Van's even going to TP forward. He doesn't have a whole lot of mana for this engagement. Mushi's still without the Spirit Vessel though. So they killed the C. Oh, Van. Faded has ulti. Mushi has ultimate as well. It's a big one from him with the Poison Over. Silent on double. CR, they bait the Venomancer with the False Promise on the backline. Cignal, Ultra lose 3. They might even lose more as well. Oh, this game is turning into a disaster like game 1. A back's just instantly out of there. There's a long TP. It's usually a lot of damage. DD top, a back. They know he TP'd to this lane, so he's in trouble. Drops the healing wall, but it's not going to matter. This is going to be a free kill for the Storm Spirit. Duking it. Oh, high. They're going to take this fight. Shapeshift up. Hunting Eris on the backline here. They'll even find Jamesy with the root. He gets shredded by the crits. Next target's going to be the Lion, who's trying to get himself underneath the tier 2 tower. Instead, frick it. We'll go for the Bristleback, who feels usually tanky, but his Spirit Vessel completely makes him useless. He's gone, dead on the decks, 40 seconds here. You don't really want to heavily commit onto a Bristleback on top of the tier 3 tower. The Vessel's still very important for this kill. They're going to move forward. Zip, roll, off the mark, but down to half HP. Soulbind on the backline. Lycan's just, yeah, look, oh, Finger of Death, that's a lot of damage. Ahaya's going to be careful. They actually don't give the ultimate over to the Storm Spirit. He's going to use the Bloodstone active, but they just bait Dire. VT faded, tears them apart. This Lycan, oh my lord, it's an ultra kill. They drop the G's. This one's over. CR, they're going to be able to secure their first victory for the Cyber.bet. Very nice game from them. An 18-minute victory, faster than our game 1. That looked kind of decent.